No one really expected this. James Webb Space Telescopes have discovered 15 strange galaxies. These galaxies existed before the Big Bang. With this discovery, we are now living in a brand new era. Our cosmology, even the entire science, will experience unprecedented turbulence. Our understanding of the origin of the universe and the whole view of its causes could be radically changed. Is traditional astronomy and cosmology wrong? Or it's about to become obsolete? If the Big Bang had never happened, could we be observing a flat line universe? Why our cosmology may be wrong. Nobel laureate Dr. John Himmelser, as the lead project scientist for the Webb telescope, at a press conference, includes the current world.
We thought we'd see that far, but we didn't think we would see what we're seeing.
Yeah.
We thought the galaxies would be smaller, cooler, darker, and now we are surprised. We just don't know why they're that way.
Are there any great ideas bubbling up?
We don't know yet what's different between our plan for the universe and the actual universe. The big surprise our feeling is that the early galaxies grew much quicker than we thought they would. They're bigger, brighter, hotter, more massive than people expected.
In the image of James Webb, a series of such a strange and ancient object, so much so that scientists are puzzled. Most of these galaxies are too complex, too organized. Couldn't be a baby star 3 minus 400 million years after the Big Bang. Scientists predict that some star clusters will have the legendary population 3 stars. These hand skins stars are said to be huge, very bright. They have a short lifespan, and the shock continues. James Webb has discovered another galaxy. It turned out that his luminosity was very low. It also doesn't match the picture of a bright supergiant cluster. Another discovery could be 6 black holes. They've been doing this 500 million years since the Big Bang, so big that we have to ask ourselves, where do the materials that make them come from? How did they grow to such a large size? Previous cosmological models told us that galaxies or black holes take billions of years to present James Webb, the form shown to us now. James Webb's observation range is about 13.5 billion years. The telescope did not significantly outperform its predecessor, Hubble telescope, but the SCARF allows a clearer view of space. Notice more details. The oldest galaxy discovered by Hubble is GMG11. He existed about 13.4 billion years ago. And on the other hand, James Webb numbers have now been discovered in the depths of the universe. 10 galaxies, some of them, it is said to be incredibly tall, Honji up to Z20. These 15 galaxies have now been identified. Scientists must now explain their existence. The telescope is like a time machine, capturing the light emitted by these galaxies a long time ago, giving us a glimpse into the early days of the universe. It's like looking back through a pipe. Can feel vividly what the universe looked like at the beginning of time through light signals billions of years ago. Except for the light, there's another major metric in the universe: cosmic microwave background radiation. The cosmic microwave background radiation is the earliest relics of the period, as an almost uniform radiation field. He is all over the universe, still carrying information from distant events. In 1965, American physicist Arrow Palms and Robert Wilson, by accident, found him. At that time, they noticed that there was a kind of strange noise. He was caught by a huge radio telescope, perceived as coming from the sky, weak microwave signals in all directions. What they found confirmed the Big Bang theory and the hypothesis that the universe is expanding. The background radiation reflects the impact of the Big Bang, 380,000 state of the universe. At that time, the universe began to release photons very slowly and produce light, so even with background radiation, we can't quite look back to the Big Bang. But the cosmic microwave background radiation help us rebuild early the composition of the universe, density and temperature. Scientists can learn from the structure of the universe and tiny fluctuations in their uniform distribution. Read thousands of details. These observations, so far, helped explain the common cosmological model. But now we have to question these findings. At the same time, researchers are now tracking the latest light mystery, like luminous galaxies, or a bright, glowing disk of dust emanating from a black hole. At the same time, using radio telescopes to listen for sounds from space, and try to use the cosmic microwave background radiation, further return time, looking for clues to the history of what really happened in the universe. What many people don't know is that, since the days of the James scarf, not only have some ancient galaxies been discovered, 2016 by Pascal Osh. The research team led by Pascaloa, successful use of the Hubble Space Telescope, identifies a red one-dimensional G equal to 11.1 very old galaxies, GNZ 11 light, hitting Hubble's view. Mirror testing has been performed for more than 13 billion years. This red instrument will GN 11, positioned as the farthest galaxy. GN 11 is not only due to its vast distance, due to its unusual physical properties, attracted the attention of scientists. Although by cosmic standards, GG11 is still young, but he was surprisingly bright and big. In the galaxy we observe, the Big Bang was only 400 million years ago. This means that GN11 must be seen from our perspective, is one of the oldest galaxies. But he was very young. But it shows an extremely fast travel speed. Scientists estimate that to form such a complex galaxy, it takes billions of years. Its estimated mass is about 1 billion solar mass. The star formation rate is approximately 2 solar masses per year. He also showed an unexpectedly fast performance, transformation, and activities. 2016, observing and analyzing GMG11 is a technical challenge. Not only is the light from this galaxy extremely faint, and the red meter is very strong, so that the Hubble Space Telescope's capabilities are being pushed to the limit. Of course, researchers have already investigated this strange in 2016. But GNZ11 was just one of many galaxies at the time. It's considered national. Now we know. Thousands of highly organized and massive stars. The system may already exist in the young universe. James Webb. New discoveries by space telescopes are constantly being made. Refresh scientists' understanding. Makes some old theories seem outdated. Those who used to be confident think they have the earliest solution in the universe, people of galaxies and stars. Now the universe, but it showed them something unexpected. Elephant. Jade's GSG111 is a fractured galaxy with a high redness meter. By James Webb, the Bohr Space Telescope was discovered on September 29, 2022. This discovery was made as Jose Sr. Extraterrestrial Galaxy Survey, or simply part of such a task. The name GG Cheese 13 indicates that the redshift of this galaxy is 13. This means that the galaxy, about 13.4 billion years ago, so about 400 million years after the Big Bang, only James Webb was able to use his specially designed red exterior. The measurement technology captured this pole, the light of its distant galaxy. The red instrument is the connection between astronomy and the universe. when coming from a star or galaxy light moving towards longer red wavelengths. It will happen. This is most likely due to the expansion of the universe, but it could also be caused by the motion of an object in a gravitational field or the motion of the light source relative to the observer, Doppler effect. This effect was first observed in the early 20th century. Astronomer West Schlier and later Edwin Haber observed that Hubble discovered distant galaxy shows their distance from the Earth, proportional red meter, and this observation gives us Hubble's law. He not only described the age of galaxies and direction of motion, it is also the foundation of the theory of cosmic inflation, just when researchers thought it couldn't have gotten any worse. Another Siri 2112 has appeared, adding to the confusion. Although this barred star, the system is not as old as GN's 11, or the pressure belt is 13. But this galaxy, almost a complete replica of our Milky Way galaxy, spiral galaxies typically take billions of years to develop. But Sears 2112 is emitting this light, can only be 2 billion years old. Gao Hong Instrument Ming. Sears 2112 originated in the universe, a little bit older, but he was still in infancy. The stellar mass of C2112 is estimated to be approximately 3.9 to the 10th power of the Sun. This also shows that the galaxy is only 2 billion years old in the universe. It is already in a relatively mature state. This raises questions about the stars. How did it happen after the Big Bang? In this short period of time, the development of such a large mass and structure, comfort question, given that galaxies take billions of years to evolve. We're certainly not looking at a few 100 million years or 2 billion calendar galaxy of history. These galaxies must be much older. This means that they had to have existed before the Big Bang. And for those who seem young, but actually very old galaxies, scientists offer some possible explanations. The universe is even older. The universe may be much older than we thought. James Webb. The discovery of the Webb telescope. We have to rethink that. There was a man named Lendra, Canadian-Indian researcher at Gupta, and I proposed a theory. He believed that as light traveled through the universe, because of some kind of fatigue, slowing down the effect, this may have changed our understanding of cosmic expansion, expansive understanding. If this theory holds true, so we were right. All measurements of cosmic distances may not be correct. The universe had no beginning or beginning. Although we have cosmic inflation and evidence of cosmic microwave background radiation seems to support the Big Bang theory. But these observations can also be wrong. In quantum mechanics, we found some indications that universe could be infinite in time and space. 3 scientists have another beginning to suspect, except that the universe as we know it began at one point, the theory of inflation. There could be many other solutions. Explain the universe. How is it formed? One of the views is that the universe may be composed of multiple different sources, or a combination of events. And these events, they don't all happen at the same time. Which argument does the Civil Affairs Brigade support? Welcome to Leave a Message to discuss.